Hi guys, I've never posted a long form video before, but I genuinely wanted to speak out about Michael Jackson and what's happening right now because a lot of people are hating on each other for being quote unquote glazers to Michael. Sorry, I'm not comfortable with my face. But you guys can still hear me talking about this topic, but here we go. I am genuinely on the Glazers, quote-unquote, Glazers team. Because what these people do not understand is that this man had so much power. So much. And we will never have another Michael. And there will never be anybody even close to his fame, to his personality, to everything he did for the world. And see, the media had all lied to us. All lied to us. Because they painted this man, this wonderful man, to be something evil. You know, a predator, quote unquote predator. But this man did so much. He is such an angel. Such an angel. And that's something that those people that are hating on quote unquote glazers will never understand, because they are not glazers. You see, I checked Spotify, and one of the top songs right now, I don't know if it's still on the top, is a song by Somber, whatever his name is, talking about misery. You think the generation needs to be hearing stuff about misery? No. You know why Gen Z loves Michael so much? Because he devoted his life, devoted his music, devoted everything he did to basically tell people to believe in themselves. His music makes me cry literally so much. And you think, in now's generation, you think we want to be hearing about how you broke up with someone and you'll never believe in love, or how whatever, you're just miserable. No, we do not want to hear that. We want to hear those positive messages coming from Michael. That is what this generation needs. With all the problems going on right now in the world, we need the positivity and good vibrations from Michael. So it's not that these people are being glazers, not at all. It's that genuinely, the world needs that right now. The world needs to listen to Michael. Please, bro. Genuinely do not call these people glazers. This man was so good. We will never have another Michael. And the world treated him horrible. And you know what he did? He was still kind. He was still nice to everyone. And he donated so much money for charity. And he was so kind to all his fans. And there will never be a musician or concert like his. No, because Michael wanted to make sure things were perfect, that you would get your money's worth out of paying for the tickets. And his concerts were something unimaginable. I've never been to one, but I couldn't even imagine what one was like. I bet it was insane. But you don't get that type of energy or type of effort in concerts nowadays. Most of the time, they just sing in front of the microphone talking about misery. Or just, no, but I know it's not technically every single artist, I think some of them are trying their best, but there will never be someone who puts in as much effort as Michael. Michael wanted things to be perfect. It's just I can't. It's so hard to talk about because genuinely, why? Why did the world treat this man so badly? Why did they paint his image to be horrible when he was such an angel? Such an angel. Even his lyrics, if you've heard Man in the Mirror or whatever, it literally says, if you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make the change. Like, that is so, like, come on. Like, the world needs that energy. We need that. So stop bringing people down by calling them quote unquote glazers, because they're not. They're not. You do not understand. If you are calling someone a glazer because they like Michael Jackson or because they're posting videos about him online, then you need to back down. You need to back down. Genuinely, why? Genuinely, why? Why? Like, I don't even understand why. Why do you call them glazers? They're not. Like, genuinely, if you're calling someone a glazer, and I'm sorry for saying like and genuinely so much, but if you are calling someone a glazer, please shut up. Please. Like, are you serious right now? These people are genuinely trying to be happy, and then they look at what people are saying about their video, or what people are saying about, you know, their opinion on Michael Jackson, and you're like, stop being a glazer, stop being a glazer. Like, no, that is their opinion. If that's your opinion, then why are you commenting it? Why are you saying it in the first place? You know that's gonna bring the person down. Why? Why? Like, genuinely, his concerts and his music were like hearing something unreal, seeing something unreal, and there will never be something like that again. Ever. Ever. And like, he reminded everyone that it doesn't matter what stage of life you're at. That you always need to be, you know, curious and playful. And, you know, the world treated him so bad. It's not even fucking. And this man, he didn't have any hate or whatever. No, he went out there and still decided to be kind. So you want to know why Michael has gained so much popularity? It's because even though he's been gone for over 2 decades. 2 decades. Even though he's gone, the mark he left with his music, the messages he left, just his whole impact on the world, you know, that's never gonna go away. Ever. You know, like a fun fact about Michael is he wrote little affirmations, and stuck them on his mirror. And he would keep repeating them and repeating them and repeating them to himself, to the point where they genuinely became true. Like, you know, like, I don't know, it's just something that, you know, will never come back to this world. I'm sorry. He was so kind, and his music was so uplifting and inspirational. And you know, his movie, if you're saying, how come all these glazers are coming out right now after the movie? Why are they barely realizing? Dude, because, you know, that movie really showed us who Michael was and how amazing he was, and yet how bad, you know, people treated him by calling him quote unquote a predator and stuff like that. You know, and it basically inspires people to the point where it's like, I want to be like Michael. I want my life to be like his. I want to inspire people. I want to be kind to people, you know. And like, that's crazy. That's genuinely crazy. So stop calling people glazers and just back off. Back off. We need Michael's energy right now. That's why, that's why, I don't know still, but I checked Spotify, and he had the number one song consecutively for 2 weeks. That is why. Because people now in this generation, Gen Z, why everybody loves Michael is because he left his mark. And it is amazing, and it is beautiful, and it is inspirational. And we will never have someone like that again. And of course, we want to keep his music alive. Alive! So stop hating on people. Stop calling them glazers. They're not. They're genuinely not. And you're just trying to bring people down. But you know what? That's not gonna work. That is not gonna work. I support all those people who are saying good things about Michael and how they support him. I love the fact that Michael is still growing, that his fandom is still growing. I love that. And for the people who are calling him fine, girl, don't act like you don't think he's handsome. He is handsome. He is so fine. Like, genuinely, you can't look at his face. Sorry, that was a dog. Sorry. But genuinely, you can't look at his face and not tell me. I mean, I get if he's not your type, but most people cannot look at his face, even if he's not your type. Genuinely, you can't look at his face and not tell me he's handsome. Stop hating, because you know that will not get you anywhere. You know that will only bring the person down. And I've had enough people hating on other people for calling them glazers. They are not glazers. They are trying to spread Michael's love and his messages throughout his music. So just back off and shut up, because you are not getting anywhere. You are not helping anyone by saying things like that. People are trying to spread his message. With the generation we have, with everything that's going on, we need Michael's positivity, his good vibes and everything. But yeah, if you guys don't want to sit through the whole, I don't know how long this video is going to be, maybe 13 minutes long, then that's fine. But I just wanted to tell you to stop saying things like that and just let people spread his word, his amazing word, and just how the media had lied to us about how he was a bad person. He was amazing. And the reason people are spreading his music is because we will never have someone like that again. We need to keep him alive, his music alive, because we want him to keep going and keep his music going. Even if he's been gone for almost 2 decades, these people are helping, his message stay alive. So why are you hating on them? Genuinely, why? Michael was such a good man, and his message genuinely needs to be, spread throughout the world right now with all the things that these people are going through. And that's genuinely what I just came on here to say, that you need to stop hating on these people, because they are trying to spread his word. And once again, if they are calling him fine, girl, you cannot look at his face, even if he's not your type, and you cannot tell me he's not at least handsome. Like, let people have their opinion, and if you don't agree with their opinion, don't comment anything. Don't comment anything, because you are not helping. You are acting like a child. So just let people spread his word. And you know what? If you don't like Michael, fine. Scroll. You don't have to watch the video. And it's as simple as, clicking that button on YouTube. I'm pretty sure they have it. Don't recommend this to me or something like that. There's a button like that. Click that. If you do not like Michael, there's no need to comment things about being a glazer, about how come Michael has gained so much popularity. Because I just don't get it, how it's not getting through to people that his inspiration had spread ever since the movie. His fandom just got bigger. Why don't you want that? Why don't you want people to hear good messages like that in today's day and age? Like everything that's going on. Why are you bringing people down for wanting to hear Michael's such positive messages? Anyway, that's all I came on here to say. And if you hate on this video, genuinely, why? Why do you decide to hate on this video? But yeah, stop calling people glazers, and if you genuinely don't like Michael and all the attention he's getting, just don't watch the videos or scroll if you're on YouTube Shorts. That's genuinely all I need to say. You don't need to comment anything. You're just bringing those people down. Thank you for listening. I know this might not get that many views, but I just wanted to speak up about it.